the third quarter, game's in the balance, energy's kind of all over the place. Chet's in foul trouble. What did you see from the group that's out there that changes the game?
Great competitiveness. I just thought the physicality, intensity, connectedness was big time. I mean, it was just a lot of toughness plays. I mean, the Dort steals were ridiculous, and great offensive rebounding quarter, great activity and help. I just thought end of the second quarter we deviated a little bit from the plan, and they got really loose and made us pay. Credit them. And then we got kind of back on track, and it was good to see us find those solutions and lean on those solutions in a game that got really tight.
Offensively, all 12 guys that went out there registered an assist. It seemed like you guys continued to try to move their bigs out of the paint, play through the perimeter. Tell me about the way that you guys were able to orchestrate on that end.
Yeah, I thought that end all night was really good. We really kept the ball ahead of them and pitched it ahead, got the ball moving early. I didn't think I thought San Antonio was our weakest outing offensively in the 4 games, just in terms of the way we want to play. And tonight was maybe our best. And they were physical with us. They had really good defenders on the floor. They threw different things at us, and yet we solved problems with 5 guys tonight.
Mark, it's early on in the season, but from the 5 games in, it looks like your team doesn't get rattled when things don't go right.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of been a mark of these guys. They do a great job of just staying steady, through the ups and downs of the game. They understand the nature of the game. They know it's 48 minutes. We've had different experiences that we've learned from, I think. So I thought we really course-corrected tonight. It wasn't just the poise. I thought we really had great intentionality coming out of halftime. We made a decision that our defense, really needed to get tightened up, and for us to course-correct that quickly was very encouraging.
And Oos continues to trend up.
Yeah, he was great tonight. He's made some physical plays. He was good on offense. He's always had a great feel, but the physicality that he's bringing to the game is just a huge jump developmentally. He's worked really hard for that, though. He had a great summer. He's worked incredibly hard. He spent all that time with the Blue at the end of last year, so he's grinded it out, and I'm happy for him that he's contributing the way he is.
Small lineups were particularly small, at least in terms of height. Is that like a necessity thing just because the front court and Chet in foul trouble, or matchups? And do you like that as something maybe down the road as like having a quiver for, or being able to throw out there?
Yeah, it's been kind of something we've done dating back to 2 years ago. Kenrich Williams played the 5 a lot for us that year. We've mixed it in at different times over time. It's a weapon for us, and it's small at the 5, but, there's like cumulative size out there. Shea's big, Dort's physical, Kayson's physical, Caruso and Dub are like bigger wings. They can size up. Wiggins helps us there a little bit. Oos, obviously has great size for a wing. So, we're small at one spot, but cumulatively across the board, we try to keep some wing size out there, but just it requires great energy in order to pull that off. And I just thought the defense and then the offensive rebounding in the third quarter was a great mark of that energy.
Do you cycle through lineups at this point to try to get everybody time with everyone, or do you think about those sorts of things so you have that sort of malleability down the road?
Yes. Yeah, the lineup fluidity is, we've just got a lot out of it. It's developmental, first of all. It gets a lot of guys on the court. It keeps everybody engaged in a long season. Even if it's not your night, it could come around to you very quickly. And then the guys that are every night players, it gets them playing in different lineups with different teammates. And from a developmental standpoint, that puts them in. You don't develop in in a narrow, rigid system. The best way to develop is to be constantly have to evolve and constantly have to adapt. And so I think all of our players have benefited from it regardless of where they are on the roster. And then the secondary benefit is the opponent doesn't know what you're doing on what night. And so you kind of stay a step ahead if they are worried about that sort of thing.
Everybody on your team is a screen setter. It seems like Caruso's particularly adept at.
He loves it.
Yeah.
He's very enthusiastic about it.
Why do you think that is?
He's a winner. He wants to help the team win. He had 6 points tonight. It's like season high. you know, and he just has his fingerprints all over the game. You know, he does everything invisible to help your team win, and he understands the value of those things. And so he does love it. He loves screen setting. He loves offensive rebounding. He loves helping in gaps, you know, because he wants to win, and he understands the value those things bring to a team. It's had a very potent effect on us. I think he's earned a lot of respect from our team, who, you know, in their own right, last season, you know, had a lot of success. But he's impressive.
If you were to show a younger player film of him as a screener, is there anything technique-wise that stands out to you about him and his effectiveness as a screener?
No, it's to me, the fundamentals are the same as the rest of the guys. They all kind of have it. It's he smells them out. You know, he had one with Dub tonight in transition. He had the one with Shea the other night against Atlanta. He was open against Atlanta. I mean, no one was guarding him. This guy fell down, and he turned around, screened Shea's guy, and got him a 3. So it's how quickly he gets to it that I think is unique.
Anybody else? Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.